Gainesville.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got George, and it's O'Neal in at power forward. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Gasol. From deep, Morant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Ja Morant is hitting those, you're in for a long night because we know what he can do off the bounce.
Here's Lewis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Morant gets it to go.
Quick shot by Ja Morant. As soon as he's got the rock, he's into his motion.
George passes to O'Neal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Bibby. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
George passes to Daniels. Pass to Granger for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He buries it from three. Morant's got 8 points.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bibby. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Granger. Pass to George. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Inside. Here's Randolph. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Indiana calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Lewis. Here's O'Neal. Fades. And Gasol with the block.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. George passes to Granger. Going inside. Second chance effort.
Randolph using that big body well. He makes shooters uncomfortable.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Morant drops them both. And the Pacers with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Knocked away. Here's Bibby. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. O'Neal passes to George. Hits the trifecta.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
And here's Memphis now. They're on a 20-7 run. And here's Morant outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And yep, it's good.
A great spot on the floor for Paul George. He's had time to perfect that mid-range.
Here's Bibby. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. Gasol passes to Randolph. Outside Morant. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Substitution on the court.
Lewis passes to McGinnis. Here's Granger. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to McGinnis. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
To the paint. Here's Daniels. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, man. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for George.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Morant against George.
Ja Morant. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he reads the floor, he's got a sixth sense for this game.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bibby. He's got 11. Takes the 3. Granger grabs the miss. Down low. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. George has got 9.
If he's that close, it's tough to compete with Paul George.
Here's Bibby. To the inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
With 2 seconds left. Daniels, that one's true. 6 points for him.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 17. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Bibby misses the 3. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 17. The lob. Very well done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Timeout called. Memphis.
Your Grizzlies, good team. Come on.
George has gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. Outside Conley. To the wing, right side. And here's Morant outside. And it's Boosie with a rebound. Here's Indiana. 15-point game. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Even with the contact there, it's hard to knock Ja Morant out of his rhythm.
Boosie passes to Daniels. Here's Artest. Stolen. Morant with it. Guarded now by George. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The Pacers making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. The free throw drops for Morant.
You can tell Ja Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
Here's Lewis. Pass to O'Neal. It's George on the wing. 18 feet out. Gasol grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
George with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, the #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time. Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's Indiana with it. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Lewis. The floater to halt the run. And that's good. Paul George for 3. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
With some arc. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Battier. Here's Bibby. 11 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Lewis. Soft touch off the glass. Lewis has got his second basket of the game.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
From behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Indiana on offense. Here's Lewis. That one drops for him. Lewis has got 6.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Bibby. Outside for Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
To the middle. Here's Artest. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His third personal foul. First team.
That one misses. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for two.
Good on the second one. 1:27 left in the first half of this game. Here's Bibby. 17 points in the game. And then Gasol with the jam.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Here's Lewis. And Gasol with the block. Pass to Randolph. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Can't stop Zach Randolph when he's that close to the bucket. Even with the defense draped all over him, he still nails it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Artest. Sinks it from distance.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Bibby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bibby's got 8 here in this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Granger. Inside. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Gasol. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's George. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Incredibly smooth, highly skilled. Paul George creating for himself.
Here's Bibby. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He was a very confident long-range shooter early on, nailing his first 5 three-point shots of the game. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Marc Gasol, and it's Bibby in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Lewis passes to O'Neal. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Still Grizzlies ball.
Here's Bibby. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Indiana with it. And he lobs it up.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Morant.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Lewis. He has 6. Gasol comes with a double team. The offensive rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's attack. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Lewis after the basket by Memphis. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Here's Lewis. Kicks it to George. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Gasol passes to Bibby to the inside. Outside Morant. 3-pointer. Pass to Bibby. Back to Gasol. Another shot. From deep, Morant sinks the tray. Morant's got 44.
The big fella loves to pass. Marc Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Here's O'Neal. Checked by Gasol. The fadeaway. And Gasol with the block. O'Neal passes to Granger. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Here's Bibby. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Bibby's got 28 points for the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Granger. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Gasol up top. Up top, Morant. Over George. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Zach Randolph. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Lewis. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Timeout called. Memphis.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
All right, everyone. That was your Grizzlies, but you can't see. Let me hear you once again.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. Pass to Bibby. And here's Morant. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Morant's got 49 in the game.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Memphis. They're on a 20-7 run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Here's Boosie. No points yet. Here's McGinnis. And he banks in the layup.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bibby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Boosie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
His fourth personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Person. Hits a three-pointer. Person's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Boosie passes to Sabonis. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Basket counts.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Morant against Oladipo. Here's Bibby. Give him 30. Sends it home from three-point land.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Here's Boosie, hounded by Morant. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. From downtown, on target from range. Morant's got 59 points.
That's one for the highlights. Boy, the future is bright for Ja Morant.
And so it's Memphis. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Williams passes to Gasol. Here's Battier. And a big-time jam right there.
He has that ability to make plays for his teammates. Marc Gasol has developed into one of the best passers we have at that position.
Here's Boosie. Oladipo, right side. Off the mark there with a three. Timeout called. Memphis.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team. Let's give a big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies youth dance team.
Morant surveying the floor. Drops in the three.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Boosie. Pass to Person. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. From 7 feet, Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
They need this. And it's good on the layup. And so it's Memphis with it. Left side, Morant. Out to the right wing. Here's Bibby. That three's off the mark. Indiana on offense. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Gasol. Person, no good. Person's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Morant. And it's Smits with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And here's Morant outside. The Pacers pull it in.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Beyond the arc. Bibby, good. Bibby's got 14 points here in the second half.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Now here's Oladipo. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 5th foul. A big group substitution here for Memphis.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
And so it's Indiana with it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to...
Are you kidding me?
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Nedelicki. With the fadeaway. Kept alive.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
They get it again. Will it go? It's tipped. Up top, Allen. Here's Jackson. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And the basket by Boosie. Memphis calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Busey's gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From 13,
2 minutes remaining in the game.
and it's Boosie with a rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. Banked it in off the glass. Busey's got 6 here in the quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
From deep, Morant. Can't get it to drop. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Gasol passes to Bibby. Down low. Here's Morant. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
Indiana on offense. Pass to Nedelicki. Here's Artest. 1:09 left to play in the fourth. Here's Oladipo, and Gasol with the block. Outside Morant. Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Oladipo outside. With the 10-footer. Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Here's Boosie. A shot to stop the run. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you later.